The year was 1337, in the outskirts of a small town near the Idibili River. It was evening. The air was warm and thick. From every direction, a chorus of cicadas pulsed. The pungent smell of palm oil and the butcher's stall were still in Chinasa's nose as she walked home from her work in the market. Humming softly in rhythm with her steps, she took a shortcut through the dense bush, hoping to arrive home before it became too dark. She pushed back branches and walked through the brush until she stumbled, hitting her foot on what she thought was a large stone. She looked down to examine her injuries and saw a bright white object shining through the darkness. She knelt and saw that it was not a stone at all, but a skull. As she recoiled in fear, the skull began to sing to her. Hush, somebody's calling my name. Strangely, the singing drew her closer to the skull. The singing skull was both amazing and horrifying. What did it mean? She wanted to run and tell everyone what she had seen in the bush, but no one would believe her. Maybe she should go and bring the people back to hear the singing for themselves. But as she turned to run, she realized she had heard this kind of story before. What if she swore on her life that she had found a singing skull in the wilderness, and the skull went silent? What would be the cost to her? Maybe it would be too great. So instead of telling the story, Chinasa slowed her pace to a languid walk and continued home as twilight crept in. Hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, somebody's calling my name. Oh, my soul, what shall I do? Sounds like freedom calling my name. Sounds like freedom calling my name. Sounds like freedom calling my name. Oh, my soul, what shall I do? Hush, she wanted to run and tell everyone. Hush, she'd heard the story before. Hush, somebody's crept in. Oh, my soul, what shall I do? Sounds like freedom calling my name. Sounds like freedom calling my name. Sounds like freedom calling my name. Oh, my soul, what shall I do? It was 1630 in the district of Axum. There was a philosopher and teacher named Zara Yacob. He was a seeker, a questioner. In time, his unusual questions brought him enemies. They attempted to censor him, and one of them gained the king's ear. So Zerah fled. He ran for miles, begging for food and wandering until he found a cave. There he hid for many years with no answers for his questions. So he embraced them. Listening to the singing of my heart. Am I all alone? In the dark. Was there someone watching all the terror? If they saw, why were they silent? When I call, waiting for an answer. Hearing my own voice. Is there someone listening to the seeking of my heart? Am I all alone? In the dark. It was a snowy December in Chicago of 1977. Lesbian writers and critics were gathering in a hotel conference room. The poet Audre Lorde had recently been diagnosed with cancer. She'd considered staying home, but in the end, she decided to bring herself to the microphone. She was done with silence. broken. Risking the bruise, misunderstanding, so many silences to be broken.
Silence will not protect you.
Waking up to death
And to my dream of life, everything unsaid
is
etched in a merciless line.
silence is my regret.
In the mouth of this dragon, fire at every turn. To survive, there's a lesson that we have learned.
What keeps us from moving into our lives not an issue of our difference. And disavow only our voices bridge the distance.
Silence will not protect you.
Death is the final silence.
It might be coming now. Women's words are calling us. It's time to seek them out.
Bring them into our lives.
In the mouth of this dragon, fire at every turn. To survive, there's a lesson that we have learned.
We can study, speak when afraid, just as we have learned to work when weary. Giving thanks by living what we're saying.
Silence will not protect you.
Looking upon my life,
now with open eyes, although I'm left shaking, I'm stronger in my resolve to survive. return. To survive, there's a lesson that we have learned.
Thank you very, very much, Mandy and Keith, Obadike. Thank you all very much for joining us for a year and a half of this research. Please join us now for the final act, a reception just outside this auditorium.